other. Hello. Okay, class, let's take a look. Okay, now we are going through to this chapter, which is recorded as chapter number 3. So this is the compendium of miscellaneous. Okay, the compendium of the miscellaneous. So meaning to say that in compendium miscellaneous, we are going to talk about the feeling, okay, the roots, function, door, object, and the basis. So meaning to say that by knowing feeling, roots, function, door, object, and the basis, we are able to know everything in order to form something we call is this. Let's take a look. This is the mind-door connective process. Basically, this is we call a mind-door connective process, meaning to say that there will be a series of the connective process happening once our organ, get in touch with the object, and once our brain start to comprehend the object. But in order to get the details for the series of the consciousness, so we have to learn chapter 3 in order we have ample knowledge in order to form the whole series of the process. Okay, so class, let's take a look in this subject. What do we talk about? Okay, so this is the purpose. Why do we learn all these things? Number one, we talk about 53 associated stage. 53 basically there will be 52 plus 1, and the 1 will be 89 consciousness. For all the 89 consciousness, basically they just only serve one purpose, which means they try to differentiate the subjects. So we make it as a 1. Whereas the 52, they got their own sabawa, their characteristic. So we consider 52. So this 52 is what? Remember, this 52 is all the cetasika. So 52 plus 1 equal, it becomes to 53. So this is in the previous chapter we mentioned about this. Just now we got student asked me whether this is a new class or old class. I don't know how to answer because I think he will come according my answer. See, I don't know whether it's a new or old class. I said no, it is an old class. So finally he doesn't turn up. Okay, well anyway, let's take a look. Then we say taking the consciousness alone, meaning to say that for all the connective process class, okay, basically our eye, our ear, our nose, our tongue can just happen in one moment at the same time only, or in one time only. Meaning to say, according since abhidhamma, everything go to the microscopic. According to the microscopic, maybe we can say go into the brain. Meaning to say, once you see the thing, you don't at the same time can taste, okay, because your mind or your brain cannot process both, okay, and same you can't hear, but actually we found that we can multitasking. The purpose is because everything goes so fast. But if you go to the jhana and observe, I believe abhidhamma will be correct. So meaning to say, in one moment that only one object will be observed by one of our organ only. Okay, then from here we move on. Okay, we go to this part. Okay, then we go to analysis of the feeling. Okay, class. So basically, once we talk about the feeling, meaning to say that feeling is quite common in our life. Okay, for example, what feeling have you ever experienced, Elena? Can you quote an example? What feeling you can experience? Especially nowadays, the sun is so burning.
Very hot.
You're very hot. Usually the hot will give you what type of the feeling? Displeasure or pleasure?
Not pleasant.
Okay, it's not pleasant, right? Okay. Well, the not pleasant, Elena, can you further analyze whether it is from the heart, from the mind, or from the body?
Body more.
You feel more like body, but some is some sort of also the mind also involved, right? If you want to further analyze, it seems both they are quite are quite closely related. Okay, so how about Kok Hong? Besides the displeasure feeling, okay, what is the opposite of the displeasure feeling according to your experience?
Pleasure lor.
Yeah, pleasure. So the pleasure also can come from the mind and also can come from the body, right? Okay, this both you can feel. Okay, if let's say you have you're just having a good meal, so you think the pleasure more from the body or more from the mind? Okay,
Body.
from the body. Okay, you don't feel in the mind. You think mind is the mind involved?
Yeah, mine, both.
Both already not okay.
Both.
So meaning to say that once we try to analyze meaning to say in our life always we're looking for the pleasure feeling like if let's say you got a tea time later on, of course you're looking for something which you feel delicious, which you feel joy, bring joy to you. Okay, so besides these two type of feeling, there's still got one type of feeling. Mr. Leong, what is the rest?
Neutral feeling.
What
Neutral feeling.
Yes, neutral feeling. Usually, how do you connect neutral feeling in your daily life?
Do not be attached to the two extremes, Sifo. Be
Okay.
equanimous.
Well, yeah, the level sounds very high, but have you ever heard people say that they go to grab a drink, they go to the gambling due to they feel very boring? Mr. Leong, have you heard about that?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, sometimes it's not 100% accurate, but we know that if you're in the neutral feeling, you will get bored. Then it's time for you, to start to commit some crime, because usually crime, they got joy behind. Am I right? Okay, yeah. Okay, it's a simple way. Okay, of course not 100% accurate, but what it means, meaning to say that basically every day we are changing our feeling. Okay, from once displeasure, now I on the aircon because without aircon, I would die. I would die by the temperature, you know. Now the whole earth just like the pizza oven, you know. If you don't open the aircon, just really like an oven, you know. I can't imagine how is the construction worker working there. See, so meaning to say that we try to look for the pleasure. So I think they, later on they will drink cold drink. They feel very comfortable. But once the comfortable gone, they start to go into and we call it neutral feeling already. Well, the neutral feeling, when you feel the neutral, so Mr. Leong, the neutral feeling, you feel through your body or feel through your mind.
Through the mind.
Okay, so you always tell people that, oh, I'm so lonely. The people won't say that, are you feel lonely in bodily or in your mind? No people will say that. They will know that, oh, you feel lonely. Must be something to do with the mind, right? It never have nothing to do.
Say it will be emotionally lah.
Emotionally. But we never said that I'm so lonely because my body is very lonely. Never happened in this way, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so in the simple class, we go through the feeling. The feeling actually is these few types, but our experience and discussion might be a little bit different with the Abhidhamma. It doesn't matter. If we 100% go through follow Abhidhamma, you and I we're always in a neutral feeling and this pleasure feeling. Okay, so now we try to go through see how does Abhidhamma talk about this compendium of feeling. Yes, yes, please.
Is this lesson being recorded?
This lesson, let me check first. Okay. Yes, let me see. Yes, it is recording. Okay. Okay.
Recording, because I don't see any recording.
Yes, it's
icon.
in the top left corner. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Please,
thank you.
Yeah. Kok Hong, can you please read the passage in the compendium of the feeling, please? Okay. On the mic, please.
Sifu will get. Oh, okay. In the compendium of feelings, there are first three kinds of feelings, namely pleasant, painful, and that which is neither painful nor pleasant. Again, feeling is analyzed as fivefold: pleasure, pain, joy, displeasure, and equanimity. Analysis of feeling. As we have seen, feeling, Vedana, is a universe mental factor. The Cetasika with the function of experiencing the flavor of the subject. Since some sort of feelings accompanies every citta, feeling serves as an important variable in terms of which consciousness can be classified. In this section, the author's main concern is to classify the totality of citta by way of their concomitant feeling. Three kinds of feelings. Feelings may be analyzed as either threefold or fivefold. When it is analyzed simply in terms of its affective quality, it is threefold: pleasant, painful, and neither painful nor pleasant. In this threefold classification, pleasant feelings include both bodily pleasure and mental pleasure or joy, and painful feelings include both bodily pain and mental pain or displeasure. Feeling is analyzed as fivefold. When feeling is analyzed by way of the governing faculty, indriya, it becomes fivefold. These five types of feelings are called faculties because they exercise lordship or control, indra, over their associated states with respect to the affective mode of experiencing the object. When the fivefold analysis of feeling is considered, the pleasant feelings of the threefold scheme become divided into pleasure and joy, the former bodily and the later mental. The painful feeling of the threefold scheme becomes divided into pain and displeasure. Again, the former bodily and the later mental, and neither painful nor pleasant feelings becomes identified with equanimity or neutral feeling. In the sutta, the Buddha sometimes also speaks of feelings as twofold: pleasure, sukha, and pain, dukkha. This is a loose or metaphorical methods of analysis, arrived at by merging the blameless neutral feeling in pleasure and the blameworthy neutral feeling in the pain. The Buddha further declared that whatever is felt is included in suffering. In this statement, the word dukkha does not bear the narrow meanings of painful feeling, but the broader meaning of the suffering inherent in all conditions things by reason of their impermanence.
Okay, thank you so much. We digest all this first. Okay. Taba, please, once you finish. Okay, class, let's take a look. Actually, we just, what we discuss actually is in the condensed, but in a more technical way. Okay, you see, basically, we say according to the feeling, either we can analyze to 3 kind or the 5-fold. Basically, once the 3 kind is the most simple, okay, meaning to say displeasure, painful, and the equanimity. Usually we use the word equanimity. But if we divide with the 5-fold, meaning to say for the pleasure and the displeasure, we separate to the mind and the body, So this one, the pleasure, mind to the body is 2, and the displeasure, mind and the body also another 2, and the last one, there will be, we call it as equanimity. So totally we got 5 So either 3-fold or the 5-fold. So once we go through the Abhidhamma class, remember in Abhidhamma we got 89 consciousness, right? We will go through one by one the feeling of them. Okay, Elena, alamat, right? Yes, it is alamat because once you go through all this thoroughly, then you will appreciate Abhidhamma is the subject which can analyze thoroughly for all the feeling for 89 consciousness. We'll go through each one. But of course, you roughly get the idea will be 5 because we can see some clues from that. Again, we will learn abhidhammically rather than mathematically. You just grab a roughly concept, except you want to become the tutor or the lecturer like me, or it's not necessary to grab all the detail. Okay, let's take a look. Now, here we talk about analysis of the feeling, you see. Feeling, here we talk about the definition in the first place. Feeling is the Vedana, is the universe mental factor. Okay, universal mental factor. Okay, class, can you please go to the diagram? Okay, chapter 2, we got one diagram. Okay, so when you go through that diagram, you will notice that feeling the what is the category? What's the classification of the Vedana? Can you find for me? Anyone? Okay. Yeah. For example, from here. Okay. So we go to the list of the table. The table is supposed to be in chapter 252. Is supposed to be in the 79, the page 79. Okay, 79. Okay, if you fail to get it, can you please take a look to the page? Okay. Can you take a look to your screen? Okay. Yes. Okay. Class, do you see the feeling? What is the number of feeling? Kok Hong? What is the number? The numbering? Maybe take a look to the screen if cannot. If you do. Okay. What is the number of the feeling?
Number 2.
Yes. What is the classification?
Classification, universal.
Yes. Okay. So meaning to say that, yeah, that is the meaning here. You see, they say this is a universal mental factor. What does mean universal mental factor? Universal means a common, meaning to say for 89 all consciousness, they all possess feeling. Okay. Usually the more obvious one, I think the dukkha is the very obvious. Okay. And then the second will be the pleasure. Why do I say so? Mr. Leong, why do I say that suffering actually is more obvious than the pleasure comparatively? Why do I say so, or why do you say so also?
Because the thing is, we can really feel the pain, which
Okay.
is so intense.
Maybe in a more obvious, can I ask you the compelling from the suffering is more strong, or the power of the joy is more strong? Which one is more strong?
the suffering, the pain of the suffering is more strong.
You try to avoid, right? So I remember years ago, one early student affected cancer. So actually he's in his end stage already. So we asked him what you want, whatever he should prefer to eat, including meat. I will ask other students to tapao to her because it's a terminal cancer already. But one thing is, let's say one day she ordered chicken rice. Okay, we brought her. But if let's say the pain, she got breast cancer. So the breast cancer, and then sometimes the whole body will be in a numb state. Even though the morphine cannot kill the pain. At that time, no matter how good the food, she couldn't taste it. Okay, she can only taste the food as long as the pain gone. See or not? So Mr. Leong, your answer is correct. Meaning to say that if both come, we must invite the pain gone first before we can feel, before we invite the joy to come in. It's impossible for people to feel both. You must get one. You must remove the pain, and then you can enjoy the joy. See or not, class? So that is the situation happening for both of this. But anyway, even though we don't have both of this, okay, we'll notice that sometimes we'll feel neutral, as we mentioned just now. We feel boring. Don't know neither pleasure nor displeasure. Okay, and then according to the Buddha will say that no matter pleasure or displeasure, both are subject to anicca, impermanence. Meaning to say the suffering finally it will turn out become, or it will gone, and the joy also will. It will gone also one day both will gone one day. It won't permanent stay. Even though the new equanimity also won't permanently stay. So this is what we feel. Okay. But basically for us, usually the feeling for the pain and also the joy, sometimes it exists comparatively. Okay, why do we say so? Okay, for example, Elena, now the weather is very hot, right? Maybe you take the ice creams. You think which mouthful of the ice cream is very joy for you? Maybe I serve you one cup of ice cream with a 10 mouthful. You think which mouthful is bring you the most joy in the hot weather?
The first one, the
Yeah,
first scoop.
the first scoop. Okay.
Yeah.
So until when you start to feel the feeling pleasure is not as strong as the first one?
By the second or third scope is going to be neutral already.
See or not? Okay. Correct. Elena, your observation is very, very accurate, because a lot of nutritionists they advise the pastries. They say, please all the dessert make it very small, because make it very big. The first mouthful we got cheated. Then later on it's a high carb and high sugar. Everybody will die of it. You see. Then this is how the nutritions integrate the psychological with the food, so that we can enjoy, but at the same time we maintain the healthy. So always remember, usually the first mouthful, I think no matter cold drinks, coffee, or you drink the beer or what, I think all the first mouthful is very joy. And later on you feel neutral. But since you order the whole thing, you won't throw it away. So you just dump everything in the stomach. So end up got all this problem already, health problems. See, meaning to say that if we know, we understand our feeling, usually from pleasure to displeasure, and then now. I feel comfortable in aircon room. Once we just step up and start the sweating, then also you can feel the discomfort start already. Then we are looking for somewhere, to feel comfortable. So same, the first step I step into my door and have a shower, that is the most comfortable moment. But later on, we notice that you feel neutral already. Okay, feel neutral already. That's why during the winter season, you have a hot bath, right? Okay, usually people will try to make the water get hotter and hotter. Usually they begin not that hot, and then later on a little bit hot, then very hot. But the more hot, the more exciting they are. So meaning to say that, and same if you drink coffee or tea, I mean, in the beginning, just a very mild taste, you can satisfy. But later on, you get the stronger taste, then you will be satisfied. Likewise in gambling, you smoke, all is the same. You need more to satisfy yourself because in order to stimulate from the equanimity to the pleasure. So the pleasure in modern way we call it as dopamine. So class, they got one book we call it as dopamine. If you are free one day, you can just have a look. The Kingdom of the Dopamine. Kingdom of the Dopamine. This is a quite famous book. I read through it before. Kingdom of the Dopamine. This one on dopamine. Finding balance in the age of indulgence. Very good book. Because nowadays they notice that basically our body will look for the balance. Okay. Usually for this and limbic, this is a doctor. Usually people they will try to feel the joy. Our body is very smart. If you always he will always try to strike a balance between the pleasure and the displeasure. If let's say you always begin with the pleasure, okay, for example, you eat some tidbits, okay, then later on the body will just complement yourself with the displeasure so that you can get the balance for yourself. Okay, same if let's say like Mr. Leong, okay, you're doing fasting, right? Okay, actually this is a displeasure, see, or sometimes you have to endure the displeasure or a hunger. But Mr. Leong, can you tell us once you break your fast, what is the feeling in the beginning of the breaking fast, Mr. Leong?
Oh, freedom.
Freedom, and then
Freedom to eat.
freedom to eat. What is
And then the happiness and joy of eating.
enjoy eating, right? Mr. Leong, if let's say without fasting, I let you hacking a Baskin Robbins ice cream to eat compare you after breaking the fast a cup of coffee, which pleasure is greatest?
The second one.
Yeah, the second one, right? Now Elena, you try to hug a Baskin Robbins and eat, then later on you don't feel the joy. But compare Mr. Leong after Mr. Leong now is try the 24-hour fasting, you know. So just tomorrow he start to eat wow, no matter you eat all is the paradise food already. See or not? So we need to say that our body usually will redeem ourselves. This is why according to this book it said you should seek for some pain for yourself, because once you seek for you get the pain first, then your body will redeem yourself with the dopamine. If you always claim the dopamine in the very first place, later on the suffering will be coming in order to balance yourself. Get it? Okay. So don't overeat excessive. Don't overdrink, and don't anything. Don't never be over. And it is good for you. In the morning, we encourage people have a cold bath. Cold bath is very shivering, right? Wow. For Kwai Lo, usually they will use ice water, okay? Because according to experience, once you go through the cold bath, then later on you get the normal water or the hot water, your body, in order to redeem you with the suffering, you will have the joy feeling sustained for a very long time. At that time, you will free from all the defilement. They got one guy, you know, the whole family died due to the car accidents. He's sad for many years already. This is the way he just relieved from all the drama. And let me check who is the name of the guy. Heard about that, Elena? You don't know, okay? Let me get you the name. He's the expertise now for the cold bath now. So this is very more modern info. You should grab some besides our authentic Buddhism. Okay, let me look for you. If you got chances, you can try the cold bath, but not the zero degree cold bath. Not that type. Too extreme. Like let's see, cold bath. Cold bath. A guy hold, okay, you can heal trauma, family, okay, that. Okay, let's see. Benefits of the ice bath, okay. So class you can write down cold for the century, okay. The cold truth. Why I'm making on a 30-day ice bath challenge, you see. This type of people, you see, fitness, stress, trauma. So this is same. In order to remove the addiction to the drug, they also we are using the cooling, sprinkle the cold water in the very first place. Okay, so this is how they try to remove the addiction to the drug. Okay, cure the killer, the reward, and very real risks. Can you just write it down? Okay, so this is a further study later on class. So you can go to further study for the cold bath. Okay, and know more thing how people play over the feeling. We use it to play our feeling to cure ourselves. Okay. So one day possible we can try lah. If one day you go to travel to the country is very got winter season one, you can try this. Okay. Okay, I didn't get the guy name. It doesn't matter. Okay. So we got a lot of information already regarding for this cold bath. So medical term for the cold bath is called as what? Cryotherapies. Okay. The cold bath theory. Will cause construction of the blood vessel. Okay, it's a simple way. Cause the construction of the blood vessel. 4 stages: initial cold shock, first 2 to 3 minutes. Short term after 3 minutes. Long term 30 minutes. Then the circumrescue collapse after drop immediately after, during, or after the rescue. Okay, so this is, I think, is enough already. Let me see anything. Okay, you see, can the cold water stop the anxiety? Yes, may boost your mood and decrease anxiety. See or not? I use the cold water, I can boost your mood and decrease anxiety according to the research. Okay, well, I see. Let me see first. Okay, a cold shower good for your brain. Okay, a lot of things later on. Cold or hot better for anxiety. A hot shower elevate the anxiety. For this, you see, heat propping happy hormone. Cold shower, on the other hand, believed to enhance the blood circulation, meaning to say both is effective. But I think in our country Malaysia, temperature so hot, hot water will increase your blood pressure. So cold water is a good choice. Mr. Leong, yes, anything?
Sifu, this trauma stress healing cold bath also can be used to what you call for drug addiction.
Yes. They call it as a killing the turkey. They call it, yes.
Turkey.
Ice turkey or something like that. Yeah, they do that. Okay. So we can use one day. Quite hard. Sometimes, Mr. Leong, sometimes Dharma couldn't be worked. Once we encounter a very sad situation, then maybe just a cold bath will make you relief. So finally, you become the devotee for the cold bath instead of the Buddhism. Right, Mr. Leong, possible you will change to that already.
Possible.
Because it helps you. Okay. Okay, then this is some additional information. So we come down here. You see, feeling is analyzed as fivefold, as we mentioned before. Okay, meaning to say that feeling analyzed by the way of governing faculty become fivefold. So regarding the indriya, we'll talk about it later. So it tells how to break it. As we mentioned, we got a pain and displeasure, equanimity or neutral feeling. We classify as a one. The point is the 5 type of feeling involve the body. Okay. And then here you see, according to Sutta, they say sometimes we just segregate as sukha and dukkha, and usually arrive by merging the blameless neutral feeling in pleasure and the blameworthy neutral feeling in the pain. You see, it's a good words. You see, Sometimes neutral feeling is the blameless. Okay, the blameless or blameworthy class in Abhidhamma is so important. This is one of the definition of a favorable consciousness or unfavorable consciousness. We say you got a favorable consciousness, a good deed, because this is a blameless feeling. You will carry the blameless feeling. Okay, then here come and say whatever is felt is included in the suffering. I say then everything is subject to the impermanence. Okay, now we go to the analyze in the detail the pleasure sukha. Yeah, Mr. Leong, can you please try to read?
Pleasure, sukha, has the characteristics of experiencing a desirable, tangible object, the function of intensifying associated states, manifestation as bodily enjoyment, and its proximate cause is the body faculty. Pain, dukkha, has the characteristics of experiencing an undesirable tangible object, the function of withering associated states, manifestation as bodily affliction, and its proximate cause is also the body faculty. Joy, samanasa, has the characteristic of experiencing a desirable object, the function of partaking of the desirable aspect of the object, manifestation as mental enjoyment, and its proximate cause is tranquility. This pleasure, domanassa, has the characteristics of experiencing an undesirable object, the function of partaking of the undesirable aspect of the object, manifestation as mental affliction, and its proximate cause is the heart base. Equanimity, upekkha, has the characteristics of being felt as neutral, the function of neither intensifying nor withering associated states, manifestation as peacefulness, and its proximate cause is consciousness without zest.
Okay, thank you so much, Sean. Class, remember, usually we learn the Pali and the English together. It's very helpful. Manifestation. Yeah, Thumb up once you finish. Okay, class, remember, we got a specific term in the specific usage. Take a look. If let's say you feel the joy in your body, we use sukha, pleasure. Always remember, abhidhamma will specify it so that we won't confuse. Okay. Then, if you feel they say undesirable, so we use dukkha, pain. Okay. Then you see, because since it's the body, that will be the tangible object, meaning to say that you try to touch something, okay, you are wearing something, let's say the shoe is too tight, then this will be the tangible object and make you feel pain. So we say this is the dukkha. So the dukkha, here the English we are using is pain, okay. Likewise, if let's say you taste some food, and it's very creamy, the durian, you feel very pleasure, okay, so you say you feel the sukha, the pressure. Then we go to the joy, it's a somanassa. Basically it's a mental enjoyment, we call it as a somanassa. This is the joy, somanassa. Then also you see, this is from the body, this is from the mind. For example, after the meditation, you will say, oh, I feel so joy. That is a somanassa. That will be accurate terminology. But if let's say, you found that, actually, if let's say, actually you practice the qigong, you feel the joy more on body. So you're going to use not the joy, but you will use the pleasure sukha. Because qigong, we found that the joy comes from the body, not from the mind. But if let's say your anapanasati really come from the bottom of the heart, it will be the somanassa joy. So this is a more professional terminology. Okay, Mr. Leong, so far once you do the meditation, can you differentiate the body joy and the mental joy clearly, Mr. Leong?
Yes, very clearly.
Very clearly. Usually,
You can see the mental and
okay, can you put an example in what circumstances you feel strong body joy in what method?
the strong body joy is when you are very calm, peaceful, and very relaxed.
Usually after the energy exercise, correct?
Yes,
But usually the mental joy is from the anapanasati, is this correct?
yes, correct.
Okay. Do you think, are they both related and inclusive?
I think they are inclusive because they yoke together.
Yeah, because it's impossible that you feel body joy, but you are dukkha. Impossible, right? You wouldn't say, oh, mentally I feel so joy, but my body is so suffer. Quite impossible in this way, right? So meaning to say that usually we try to trigger one joy in order to bring other joy. It seems that Mr. Leong, the way you see in me prefer use what joy to trigger what joy usually?
What joy to trigger what joy?
For body joy to
Anapanasati to trigger to your mental joy, and
mental.
the physical qigong to the physical joy.
No, I mean, usually I will try begin with the physical joy first or the mental joy first. Usually, you notice the way I use.
Physical joy,
Yeah, it's just this.
physical joy.
Yeah, because I notice most of the people they are not healthy. I'm the one not very healthy, so I have more experience with all this energy exercise. Of course, we just can teach things which is suit us. And then so this is why I end up with this so many methods of the qigong. You see, if the master is very healthy, I don't think they need to teach so much. So much of energy exercise. So you see, we can see it clearly from here and there. See. Then it says the domanassa is a mental affliction. Then the last one is equanimity. Here you see, you feel as a neutral. Manifestation is the peaceful. So as I said, just like I said, the boring is not 100% accurate as equanimity, not very 100%. The proximate cause of equanimity is the consciousness without zest. Okay, so roughly we got know all the joy already, and we got to experience that. Okay, so from here we move to the abhidhamma, the calculation. It is your favorite. Elena, it is your favorite? No. Okay, do you feel dukkha or sukha, or do you feel somanasa or domanasa? Once we talk about this, Elena, can you use the proper terminology? You feel somanasa joy or the domanasa displeasure once we go to the calculation of abhidhamma?
Domanasa.
Yes, accurate. You got the right, at least you got the right words already, even though we got to go through. I think Kok Hong also feel domanasa when you go through to all this calculation. But never mind, we just try. I try my best to teach. It depends how far you want to learn over it. Okay, classification by way of the consciousness. Elena, can you please go through of them? On the mic, please, Elena.
Of them, wholesome resultant body consciousness is the only one accompanied by pleasure. Similarly, unwholesome resultant body consciousness is the only one accompanied by pain. There are 62 kinds of consciousness accompanied by joy, namely 18 types of sense sphere consciousness, 4 rooted in greed, 12 types of sense sphere beautiful consciousness, 2 rootless types, i.e. joyful investigating and smiling consciousness, 4 plus 12 plus 2. B, 44 types of sublime and supramundane consciousness pertaining to the first, second, third, and fourth jhanas, 12 plus 32. Only the 2 types of consciousness connected with aversion are accompanied by displeasure. All the remaining 53 types of consciousness are accompanied by equanimity. The remaining 55, those chittas accompanied by equanimity are: number 1, 6 unwholesome chitta, 4 rooted in greed, 2 in delusions. Number 2, 14 rootless chittas. Number 3, 12 sense sphere beautiful chittas, 4 each wholesome, resultant, and functional. Number 4, 3 chittas of the 5th jhana. Number 5, 12 chittas of the immaterial jhanas. And 6, 8 supramundane chittas, i.e. the path and fruits pertaining to the 5th supramundane jhana.
Okay, so I think I will try to go to in this way. Number 1, we'll try to let you see, okay, the rules and regulation behind for all this type of stuff. Let me see first, okay, for the feeling, they got rules and regulation behind, okay. Then the second, this is the one, okay, you remember by Hui Ping, he dropped all this in the detail, okay, so here, I will try to guide you all, okay, to write down, to try to find out which one the feeling, and then can make you feel more interesting a little bit, okay. So here actually we got 5 type of feeling, all right, okay. So can you tell? Let's see. We got 5 type of the feeling here, meaning to say is pleasure, pain. Okay, so Elena, you please just read to me, Okay, okay, let me try to use one diagram here. Okay, okay, let's try to insert, move or copy, before, move to the end, move selected. move or copy. Create a copy, okay. Okay, so yeah, I come here. So Elena, number one, the feeling will be what? The name? Elena, pleasure, right? Pleasure.
Pleasure, yes.
Okay, pleasure. Pali? Pali? The
Huh?
Pali term? Suka, right?
Suka.
Suka, Okay, suka. What's the second one?
Pain, dukkha.
Dukkha, pain, pain.
Yeah, pain, dukkha.
Dukkha, Okay. And the third one,
Joy, somanasa.
joy. Soma.
Nasa.
Nasa. Somanasa. Okay. Double M lah. Somanasa.
1M only.
One M only. And next,
Displeasure, domanasa.
displeasure. Domanasa. Displeasure. Domanasa. And the last one,
Equanimity, upaka.
upekka. Equanimity.
Upeka.
Upekka. Equanimity. Upekka. Okay, so we get all five already, then we can look for it easily. Okay, so we try to highlight certain point first here. Wholesome risk. Okay, only one. Body consciousness. Pleasure. Pain. 62. Accompanied by joy. Joyful. Sublime. Two types. Okay. thumb up please once you finish. Okay. Okay, class. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, I think next time, class, you have to get the diagram lah. You have to print this out. Okay, easy for you to learn. Okay, class, let's take a look. You see, according here, we do the easiest one. Okay, you see now, once we talk about the pleasure, body consciousness, they got only one only with the pleasure. And the body consciousness are only accompanied by pain, which is unwholesome resultant body consciousness. So we look for the body. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, the body. Okay. Yes, Mr. Leong, can you take a look to your screen? What is the number for the body? Okay. What is the number of the body from 13 to 27?
Sifu, the writing too small. I cannot see.
Okay, let me try to enlarge it for you. Okay, from 13 to 19, do you see which one is the body? Big enough, Mr. Leong?
17.
Yes, 17, right? Okay, what is the feeling?
Painful physical pain.
Yes, okay, so we need to say from here, we get answer for number 1 already, the pain. Okay, well, a little bit hard for me to do it this way. Let me try to frozen it. Freeze the panel. Okay, let's take a look. So this is the physical is here. Okay, this is the pain here. 22. Okay, this is the body. The body is supposed to be the dukkha. So only one only is a 22. Okay, we get 1 already. Okay, then Mr. Leong, how about the other one? Okay.
Physical pleasure.
Yes, what is numbering? Take a look.
24.
Yes, 24. Okay, so only got 1 only lah. Simple. Okay, we finished this already. Okay, for these 2. Now we try to go to the more complicated one. So we rename it as a feeling. I will send this for you all lah. Okay, next we'll go through is this. Okay, can you see the relationship? Now we talk about the joy, you see, accompanied by the joy. I try to highlight all the keywords. Can you see the relationship between the keywords and the joy? Try have a look to the keywords.
Smiling.
Okay, Ko Hong, let's take a look. Okay, once we start to talk about the joy, number 1 keyword is what?
Greed.
Yeah, the greed. Meaning to say that the greed is easy with the joy, right? So we say 4 rooted in the greed, you see. So meaning to say that we take a look to here, the greed. How many with the joy? Kok Hong, number 1 to 8.
Sorry again, Sifu.
You see,
How many?
how many with the joy?
How many with the joy?
Let's take a look. How many with the joy? Number 1 to number 8.
1. With mental pleasure, number 2. 1 and 2.
Check properly. How many is with the joy?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 only lah.
4, right? Okay,
Yes.
so meaning to say that with mental pressure here, so they are the here joy somanasa 1. Okay, this one with mental pressure also 1. Okay, this is without mental pleasure. Okay, so meaning to say we get then the 4, number 4, right, with the mental pressure, correct?
Yeah.
The 4. Okay, then what else is number?
Number 3.
Number 3, no, this is without mental pressure. With mental
Oh,
pressure,
with mental pressure is only 1 and 2.
wait, let me see first. With equanimity, without wrong will. With mental pressure, it should be 4. Huh? I think here got something wrong already. Huh?
And
So,
then, Sifu, with the
yes.
mental pressure, number 9 and number 10 as well.
Number 9 and number 10 with no, this is a displeasure. Number 9 and 10.
Oh,
displeasure. Okay, displeasure. It's supposed to be 4 lah. Huh? So I think number 3 is supposed to be the great. It's supposed to be the joy. Huh? Okay, huh? I think it's wrong already. Huh? Okay, can you check the? Okay, huh? I will check for you. Huh? Then I correct for you. It's supposed to be with the mental pressure. With wrong will unprompted. And with mental pressure, without mental pressure, let me see, with equanimity, without equanimity, without equanimity, with the wrong will, okay, yeah, I think something wrong here. I will check, I will confirm for you, okay, then later on, let's take a look, okay, the second one is regards this.
Sorry, Sifu.
Yes.
From what you have given us, not the one from Hui Ping, number 3 and number 4 is great rooted with mental pleasure without wrong view.
Oh, okay.
Is without she put without mental pleasure. The number 3 and number 4 is with mental pleasure.
Number 3 and 4 with mental pressure. Okay, yes. Yeah. Correct now lah. Okay, with mental pressure. Okay. Okay, that will be correct lah. Okay, then let's take a look. We go to the second one. Okay, and then you see you go to the 12th type of the sense feel beautiful consciousness. Okay, so meaning to say that, Kok Hong, do you see any keywords here?
Joyful.
Then?
Smile.
Yes, meaning to say when you see the smile and the joyful, quite sure all must be regarding as with the pleasure feeling one. So we go back to the diagram again. It's with the somanasa. Okay. So number 1, we take a look to the smiling first. Where can you get the smiling? Kok Hong? Let me find it for you. Okay. Yes. Do you see any smiling here? From 20 to 30? Maybe easy, 28 to 30. Do you see any smiling?
No, Sifu, where got smiling? With functional.
Number 30.
Yes.
Yes, 30.
Smile producing, right? Okay. Remember, this is specific for Arahant only and the Buddha only. So smile producing, we got another one. Okay. Then we talk about the joyful, right? Okay. We try to here all the joy we record already. Okay. Then of course what you see, this is equanimity. Equanimity is something we don't bother it. Okay. Let me try to do correction. Okay. Okay, then hatred, of course, we ignore it. Okay, delusion, we ignoring it. Okay, and then this is unwholesome result. Also, we ignore because all the feeling is neutral. Okay, usually. Then here, wow, okay. So Kok Hong here, we will get some pleasure here. Do you see anyone with the pleasure feeling? Number one. Mm.
26.
Yes, 26. Okay. The ones who playing the flower who get the answer. Yeah. The one who playing the flower, drinking the water, and doing the abhidhamma get the answer. So 26 is not mental pleasure, investigating. Meaning to say 26 and 27, we got two investigating. One is with the mental pleasure. So we got another one here. Okay. We got another one here. Then we come back here. So with the mental pleasure. Now here, let's take a look. Unwholesome resultant. Okay, here mental pressure we got already. And then we come here. Same. Like again, Kok Hong. Okay. Number what? Which one to which one is also with the mental pleasure again?
31 to 34.
Yeah, 31 to 34. Okay, 31 to 34. 31 to 34. Okay, so we get it already. All right. So we finish here, mental pleasure. Then here again, yes. From here we go to the sense sphere functional. From 47 to 54. So which one also with the mental pleasure?
47 to 50.
Okay, quite consistent. 47 to the 50. Okay, 47 to 50. Okay, so we finish all, we call it as a sense sphere functional already. Now we try to go is, say, are you walking? Don't walk, then you fall down. Okay, okay, now we have to go back to the abhidhamma again. Let's take a look. Okay, okay. Sally, can you try to explain? Okay, you can answer. Why this one has something to do with the joy? Sally, why this one has something to do with the joy?
Because the jhanas.
Yeah, the jhanas. Remember, in the jhanas, they will all possess, we call it as five faculty, okay? Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, and Ekakata. Okay? You got it or not? So meaning to say, first, second, third, fourth jhana, all are included because they all got the pleasure feeling, or they got the somanasa, or I prefer you the English, Pali, they all got the somanasa. Okay, so here they all got somanasa, but the fifth jhana excluded because the fifth jhana only have the equanimity only. Okay, so we come here. So class, okay, yes, first, second, third, fourth. Okay. First, second, third, fourth. Okay, then we come here. This is the sense field resultant. Just now is a wholesome. Now we go to the resultant. So resultant same first, second, third, fourth. Okay. Then we come back again here. Okay. Okay. We go to the five material functional. Okay. Also same. You see or not? We see the happiness. We see the zest. Okay. So the happiness and the zest cause it have the feeling of somanasa. Okay. We come back here. Then how about?
Sorry, Sifu.
Yes.
Sorry, Sifu.
Yeah.
For functional numbers 65 to 69, it is only applicable to arahats only.
What 65 to what?
To 69.
To 69. Yeah.
It's only for arahats only.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. What we are looking for is the joy, the feeling. Okay,
okay.
It doesn't matter. Okay, right. So how about the immaterial sphere chitta? Sally, any one of them possess the joy Somanasa for all this?
No.
Yes, no, this is correct. Okay. Now again, we come to hit this. Okay. Okay, basically, class, okay, here we will talk about this is the one, okay, okay. For the supramandate, you see or not now, we will see the joy, okay, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, and fifth jhana. For example, okay, if you want to find out the joy, okay, the joy, okay, for the we come to the supramandate wholesome citta, okay. So first jhana, first jhana, I can attain to the path consciousness. If let's say I use first jhana to attain, do I have the somanasa, Sally? It go back to the jhana just now. Is first jhana possess somanasa, Sally?
Yes.
Yes. So if I using first jhana to attain the path conscious stream entry, God or not? God or second jhana, God.
Yes.
Third jhana, God.
Right.
Fourth jhana, God. Okay, fifth jhana,
No.
no. Okay, so meaning to say here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so meaning to say here is a 4. Okay, okay, okay. It is likewise for the 83, 84, and 85. It is same the principle.
Same.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
4, 4, 4. Okay. Yes. Can everybody follow why we all repeating with the 4? Kok Hong, Elena, and also Mr. Leong. Do you follow? Kok Hong can follow. Mr. Leong, yes. Okay. Okay. We are about to get the answer ready. Okay. Again, Sally, we come to the fruition. Okay, if I use the first jhana to attain the fruit consciousness, is that the somanasa?
Yes.
Yes. How about second, third, fourth?
Same.
Yes, same. So again, I will write 4 here. Okay. How about likewise, all the rest the same?
Yes. All.
Okay. 4, 4, 4. Okay. So here, I'm going to use the fast calculation. We call it as a sum. Okay. Sorry. 58. Is the figure correct? Let's check for it. Are we bingo 58? 58. Let's see. 58. Oh, 62. 62. 62. We got 58, meaning to say we omit 4 more, right? Okay, get it? We omit 4 more, right? You see not? Okay, so we have to find out which 4 does we omit. Let's see here. Okay, smile, joyful, all this we got already. 44 types sublime and supramandate, we got all right. Supramandate, okay. Then we should get all things correct. Let's see first. We should get all things correct. We still omit 4 more. So let me check again. 58. See which one I omit already. Okay, 4 is rooted with the pleasure. Okay, mental displeasure, no. Delusion, no. Unwholesome, equanimity, physical pain. Okay. Okay, no, Okay, here we omit this. Okay, let's see. Unwholesome. Oh, okay, let's see. Investigation. Investigation is supposed to be 2. Okay, okay. Then, yeah, investigation is supposed to be 2. Okay, 2 with the mental pleasure. It's supposed to be 2. Let's take a look here. Class, chitta. Okay, so this is a chitta. Okay, so the investigation with the mental pleasure. Okay, we're supposed to be get 2 here. How can I prove it? Okay, class. Can you find me to the diagram number 1, class? Okay, you come here. All right. This is on the table, chapter number 2. Chapter number 1. Okay, class. Okay, we go to the rootless chitta. Okay, class, take a look. Rootless chitta. This is the wholesome. Investigating joy. Okay, let's see. Okay, 26. Only 1 only. Let's see. I make a mistake. 1 only investigating. 1 only. Okay, so nothing wrong with this. So meaning to say, I get it. It's supposed to be 1 only. Okay, then functional, smile producing, we got 1. Okay. Then here, let's take a look. Beautiful rooted. Okay, we got 4. It is correct, right? This is the with mental pleasure. Okay, all is correct. Oh, we omit this. Beautiful resultant with the mental pleasure. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? Class, we get an answer ready. 62. Applause for yourself. If I give you the diagram, are you able to do so? Can? Can? Say, Elena, you laugh in Tomanasa. You are not in the Somanasa, you're in the Tomanasa. Okay, okay, class. So meaning to say that, so just now the diagram, I think after the class, you have to play yourself. Okay? Or you just can, okay, class, you see, I will send you this diagram. Okay? So this is the feeling, this is the answer. Okay? So I will just make one more for exercise for the feeling. You must be able to, okay, create a copy, move to the end. Okay. Okay. Yes, this is the exercise. You must be able to play with this exercise. Exercise. To prove that you really know that. Okay, you see a class. Here they got a very simple way. You see, the remaining 55 they are equanimity. Okay, so meaning to say that you just use the number 1 to 1 minus 1 body dukkha minus 1 body somanas, the body joy, the body dukkha, and then you minus all 62, you will get the equanimity. Okay, class, is this the best way to get the equanimity, or you go to the diagram 1 by 1 to pick it up? Method number 1 or method number 2? Which one is the best way to make sure you comprehensive the thing? You really comprehensive the thing. Just minus all the thing, or you try to find out the equanimity by yourself. Which one? Number 1, calculation. Yes. Number 2 is the correct way, even though it is more domanasa. Of course, domanasa. Okay. Time's up already. I will send you the diagram. Okay, Number 1, class, if you finish the somanasa, okay, so you just answer me, finish homework. Okay, then if you're able to finish the domanasa, again, you send again, I finished the somanasa and domanasa. Okay, so meaning to say that, I can say that you starting get the thing from abhidhamma. I think, Sally, you are getting more interest, right? More interesting. So it's just something like a jigsaw puzzle. If you cannot fill it up, you must have some, you must be scarce of a knowledge of abhidhamma. Then you don't know which one to fill it up. So in order to get it filled up, okay, you can just send me in the group the questions, or maybe you can have your own discussion or whatever. Okay, get it? Okay, but anyway, if you opt to do nothing, never mind, it's okay. It's okay. because if you run away, we don't have much people already. Some more run away. Yeah, I don't want you to run away, okay, if you stay back here, you feel enjoy, you don't feel wasting time, better just browse the Facebook. I think it's good you stay back, because anyway, you still can learn something. Okay, yeah, Mr. Leong, which one are you aiming for? Non-homework, Somanasa, or Somanasa plus Domanasa? Mr. Leong?
Yeah, domanasa and dukkha.
Okay, very good. Okay, so all the feeling you grabs it. Okay, so I let you choose yourself, I let you choose yourself, and then see how long you can sustain the class. Hopefully we can continue. Okay, I think we start our class here. So I will send you immediately, so let you just do your thing slowly. Okay,